Yeah, we drive up. Whenever we come up town, we drive up to park in Waterloo.
I've found Howard Cox anyway, so I'm going to try and get in there if I can.
She's been in opposition for 8 years and allowed him to get away with it. And that's the thing that matters. If they really truly would actually stop him doing this where we are now, they should have taken him to court. Because he's done so many things wrong, like lie, manipulate the public consultation, use health fatality data completely and utterly lying, misleading data. And I could go on forever. He's even got a deputy mayor that actually tried to ask a university to fix some results to prove ULEZ works.
Yeah.
Why the Tories in opposition didn't actually take him to court on those issues beggars belief. So what I'm bringing to, I'm not a politician, I'm a public affairs campaigner, and I care about London, and I promise you, if I'm elected, let's say when I'm elected, I will deliver everything we need to do, and that means getting rid of ULEZ, 20 mile an hour limits, LTNs, speed bumps, pinch points, floating bus lanes, you name it, they're going to repair potholes. But I'm not a one-trick pony, Claire.
Yeah, what about knife crime? Because we know
Exactly.
knife crime's going up, and even in our village, we never had knife crime, and now it's starting to go up. Biggin Hill, it was quite a quiet little village, and it's getting a bit out of hand around there now.
I'm standing very much on 3 big issues. Obviously the road user issue, which is ULEZ, knife crime and all sorts of crime, because one of the things I'm going to be introducing is not only tripling the number of bobbies on the beat, and it's not going to cost us a penny before you ask, because at any one time only 5% of bobbies are actually on the beat. 95% of bobbies are actually sitting behind a desk and that sort of thing. And the other thing I'm going to introduce is a thing called police access points, which are mini police stations positioned inside 24-hour consumer outlets like supermarkets and McDonald's and places like that. How are we going to pay for that? Well, it's in the interest of those businesses to pay for it because it'll stop shoplifting and that sort of thing.
Since you talk about financials, what would you do once, if you stop ULEZ, how would we replace financially? What would you do?
Well, it's an interesting point.
The money?
Yeah, well, obviously there is an income stream coming in. You're absolutely right to say it, but it's also a massive cost. Did you know there's 130 million pounds worth of security guards around London? This young lady here will tell you about the security.
I know.
There's currently the vans are going out for 2 hours a day. Each van has 5 security. So 5 security to a van, £220 a day per security. That's 16 security to go out for 2 hours a day just to find people.
See, I'd love to join the protest, but the police have taken that right away from me.
Why is that?
Because I was the first to get arrested for protesting against ULEZ. I was blocking the cameras. I was the very first, and they arrested me. And my bail conditions are I am no longer allowed to protest against ULEZ.
When did this happen?
September. In the early days of protesting
Could you
against
send me the
mobile
details
ULEZ.
of that, please?
Absolutely, yeah. It's my name is Jason from Prisoners No Longer Accepted.
I've seen you before.
And they've kept my bail conditions until 19th of February.
So you're not supposed to be
and
here?
At the end of February, I'm allowed here because there's no cameras. No one's blocking cameras.
Oh, okay.
Right, and I can't. Basically, my bail conditions: I'm not allowed to block a camera. I'm not allowed to block a mobile ULEZ camera, and I'm not allowed to get in the way of a ULEZ operative.
Have you appealed?
Well, first of all, they seized all my equipment. That was my job, just to try and get all my equipment back. But we are doing everything behind the scenes as much as possible.
Keep me informed, please.
I will do. I will do. I'll send you an email.
Because I'm helping a lot of people who are doing this at the moment.
Yep.
And if we could put a number of people, because a lot of things they're doing is unlawful, you've got every right, provided you weren't doing any damage or criminal damage.
Oh no, totally peaceful. And the thing is, all the videos, the proof is all online. But yet the cops.
Do you know what you should have done? Just got some super glue and glue yourself to the middle of the road, shouldn't you?
Yeah.
But that's
orange.
Okay. They make them a cup of tea for those people, don't they?
Did you also know that there's a ULEZ task force in the place?
Yeah.
So they've assigned a whole section of the police
day
just to
when I
ULEZ.
turned up at this ULEZ camera in Arbuthnot Lane, 9 cops, 4 cars. As soon as I turned up, they just jumped me like I was a massive.
Would you email me a bit about what happened to you and everything?
Yeah.
I really would like to know that because I'll take that up.
Brilliant. Thank you very much.
I'm going to move
I
on,
really
Howard.
appreciate that.